The race is not just for the swift, but for those who can endure. Hi, I'm HC, and watching this video until the end will help you understand yourself deeper than you understand it now. Stay tuned. It seems much simpler to be an opportunist and to jump on situations that appear to be quick fixes to your problems. However, many opportunities are likely keys to your downfall, as they come attached with a fine print that may work against your prosperity. This is why knowing how to resist temptation is a key to self-actualization. Resisting temptation is a great way to discern between something great for your life and things that only appear great on the outside but are actually curses in disguise. As a trying person, it is impossible to be aware in advance of everything that will work against you. However, knowing how to resist temptation will help you become better equipped to prevent these situations and become more vigilant of elements of malicious intent. This is why knowing how to resist temptation is such an important step on the journey of you becoming your best you. So, without further ado, here are the steps on how to resist temptation. Step 1. Think critically. Avoid getting caught in the moment. To think critically in this context simply means to consider all of the information in a given situation and to think through your options before making a decision. Thinking critically is a very important part of resisting temptation because it broadens your scope of understanding and helps avoid being blinded or caught in the moment by what is presented to you in that moment. Being caught in the moment means to be blinded by what is in front of you and to ignore the many other factors at play. Being caught in the moment often clouds your judgment and distorts your ability to reason with a sound mind, because when you are presented with something that you believe that you need, it is easy to allow your mind to drift away in the bliss of having that thing in question. For example, let's say you have been saving to buy a new car, and you're only about $100 short of your purchase. Then an ex-friend, who you have not been on good terms with and don't really trust, suddenly calls you to tell you that they want to give you the balance missing in order to help you make the purchase. Being caught in the moment would be to ignore why a person you are not on good terms with would just try to help you out of the blue and disregard the many red flags of their intentions because of your desire for the new car. Being caught in the moment would encourage you to accept their offer without question, only for you to discover that, down the line, that person just wanted to brag and claim that they bought you the car, and also that they expect to use your car whenever they please. Not thinking critically is likely to have what was supposed to be a great thing turn into something that you will dread and dislike. Always remember, life continues after that one moment. Will you be able to appreciate yourself in the same way after you get what was gained in that way? Step 2. Trust your gut. This means to rely on your intuition to hint towards the decision that you should make. When we are put in tempting situations, it is easy for our mind to wander and insist that the potential advantages of a given situation outweigh the disadvantages. In this moment, It is important to consider that your mind is a tool for solving problems. Therefore, it is normal for your mind to lead towards falling for temptation because it may be the quickest solutions to whatever woes or distress of the moment. To trust your gut in this context means to consider what your instincts are telling you by asking yourself, how do you feel about the situation? Is it a good feeling? And what may be influencing that feeling? Then, distinguish your thoughts from your gut feeling. Is it your gut persuading you to action? Or is it your mind desiring to jump steps and avoid the time it would take to acquire the sought after objective? Trusting your gut will protect you from danger, while in these circumstances, trusting your mind is likely to put you in danger because of the desire to acquire. Step 3. Be patient. Never rush the stroke. Sometimes, even when things are going good, you become unappreciative because you want them to go better, faster. You start to forget that it's a blessing that things are even going well in the first place. To be patient in this context means to appreciate that all great things take time, and that things usually leave your life how they enter your life. Therefore, if it is an easy come, it will likely be an easy go. Being patient can encourage the belief that skipping steps is a viable option on the journey to being true to you, in hopes that your blessings would come sooner. However, way too often, it is not the case. Let's say you have the ambition to be a world-renowned boxer, and you are just beginning your journey. After practicing for some time, you feel like you are the best boxer on the planet. Therefore, when a boxing promoter offered you to fight a world champion as your first official match, and encouraged you to believe that you could win, without any hesitation or questioning, you did not resist or think twice. You took the offer. To your demise, and as expected, at the boxing match, you got KO'd in the first round, and now your reputation begins with a terrible defeat. Had you resisted temptation and been a little patient, you could have assessed that the boxing promoter was looking for a sucker that would get knocked out easily, so that he could line his pockets with huge earnings, and he didn't have a care in the world about your ambitions. In this example, being patient would have allowed you to accept that the day the challenge does come, you will be ready, but much more experience is needed until that day does come. So, practice patience and persist through time, because succumbing to temptation often isn't worth the long-term pain or regret that usually lies on the other side. Your day and your time will come. As iterated by Jamaican reggae artist Damian Marley, the race is not just for the swift, but for those who can endure. Step 4. Set boundaries. Always remember, boundaries and discipline are the foundation of self-love. To set boundaries means to set a parameter to protect yourself from easy demise of character or physical harm. Boundaries are set by creating and abiding by morals, values, and principles, and keeping a mental note of the lines that you would not cross and the situations that you will not enter at any cost. Setting these boundaries will help you avoid temptation by having the said temptation be immediately recognizable because of the clear boundaries that you have set. With this awareness, you will be able to prevent temptation and make more conscientious choices with the information in mind, and thus adapt accordingly. Always remember, the things that are supposed to be in your life are searching for you as much as you are searching for them. Therefore, if something does not exist after you've had the opportunity to consider what was actually being offered, then it was never supposed to reach your table. So that's it, Howell family. Those are the 4 steps on how to resist temptation and to start moving forward today. Thank you for watching this video until the end. You are appreciated. Post a comment below and let people know how resisting temptation has helped you on your journey. Like and share this video and consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. I will see you here next time on Howell Consultations, the how-to being true to you.